Representing the School of Aviation, Benjamin Bodine.
Good morning. Like they said, my name is Benjamin Bodine. I have the awesome privilege of representing the students at the aviation campus. And in this time, I would like to talk a little bit about the transition going from just a normal person into Hallmark School and the program that we did in the aviation campus. So starting out, you do term one, and it was awesome. You know, you get into the college life. But going from term one, which is kind of your generals, into term two, you start getting into the meat and potatoes of what it is to be an aviation maintenance mechanic. And in the first week, Mr. Harris, who is awesome, he turned the heat up, and it went, it felt like he pushed the throttle from idle all the way to 100% right from the get-go. And, it felt like there was no warning, but we had plenty of warning. And, about a week after the adjustment period, to the speed of the course that was necessary, we realized how much hard work and dedication it was going to take to get us all through. And, I say to get us all through, we started with about 30 students in our class and ended with 17, 5 of which we picked up along the way. And, and so there were 12 of us that were from the original class, and it was awesome to be able to have the camaraderie and the friendships that we have made. Now I'd like to take a little more time to recognize the instructors that helped us along the way. Again, Mr. Harris in term 2, I cannot say how much help this man has given us. He put in so much work. In term 3, and luckily term 5, we had Mr. Casieja. He was such a phenomenal instructor, giving us so much hands-on learning. In term, and again I said he was in term 5 as well, which we were so lucky to have him. In term 6, we dealt with Mr. Castile, and by that point, we were just trying to get through the day, and he had some tough information that we had to learn, and he worked miracles teaching us the information that we needed to know, and we knew nothing about it when we got to his class. It was awesome. And then in term 7 was kind of a turning point for me. We got to deal with Mr. Perella, and every day he was laughing, and it was such a wonderful time. But a lot of the times, the laughter was because we were laughing at myself. In term 7, we do sheet metal, and I have to learn by experience. And so he gives a spiel in the beginning of every term that you will learn through your mistakes, and you'll probably have one major mess up, maybe 2. I had 4. And, he stood there and he helped me, and it was the biggest learning moment of my life, and I absolutely loved my time there. Then we got to term 8, and we had Mr. Matthews, and, by that time, half of us had already checked out. We were looking for jobs. We were trying to figure out about what we were going to do later on in life, what our next step was. But, I don't know how he did it, but he got us through term 8. And, the half that started the term kind of checked out. By the halfway mark, the rest of us were with him. So it was a miracle that he got us all through. And to finish up, I'd like to thank Mr. Proscia. He was our lead instructor, and Bianca and Scott and Ross and all the other faculty and staff there that helped us through. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon.